It was a bright, dry afternoon in our neighborhood, the kind of day when the slightest spark could trigger a serious wildfire. My wife, a former firefighter and now a community safety volunteer, was conducting a routine fire emergency drill on our property. She was testing our fire suppression setup, which included hoses, pumps, and sprinklers, all perfectly legal and approved by the local fire department. Given the recent wildfires in nearby counties, we felt it was a responsible and necessary precaution. But of course, HOA Karen had a different opinion. She lives 2 houses down, and ever since she got on the HOA board, she's made it her mission to enforce every rule like it's the law of the land, even if the rules don't apply to situations like ours. The moment she saw my wife using a garden hose, she stormed out of her house, phone in hand, recording and yelling that my wife was stealing community water and wasting resources during a drought. We tried to explain that we were using our private water supply. We have a legally installed underground tank for emergency use. But Karen wasn't interested in listening. She screamed louder, saying she was calling the police for illegal use of utilities and endangering the neighborhood. Minutes later, 2 patrol cars pulled up. My wife calmly greeted the officers, handed them documents from the fire department, and explained the purpose of the drill. The officers inspected the setup and confirmed everything was not only legal, but encouraged as part of wildfire readiness. That's when it got awkward. For Karen, turns out she had made similar nuisance calls before, including one about a neighbor illegally watering plants, which turned out to be a toddler playing with a sprinkler. The officers gave Karen a stern warning for misuse of emergency services and advised her to stop interfering in matters she didn't understand. One officer even thanked my wife for being proactive about fire safety, especially since our neighborhood is surrounded by dry brush. Karen sulked back into her house, humiliated. The rest of the neighbors, many of whom had witnessed the drama, came over to thank us for our efforts and shared their own stories of dealing with her. In trying to be the hero, Karen once again revealed she was the real problem, and this time everyone saw it.